Hi everyone. Purpose of this screencast is to show you how to set up your student rosters for your classes in STEM scopes. So the first thing I'm going to do is log into the correct school as one of the third grade teachers so that I can demonstrate this to you. So I'm logging into STEM scopes as her, and we're on our welcome screen. Right here we can see the teacher sections and student activity. This is last year's teacher section, so I need to create a new teacher section. So I'm going to come over to students, click on students, and hit add section. I can title that section 2017-2018 students or class. If I've got a course number or description, I can put that in there. Down here, if there's any resources we want to make available, and I want to make the simulations available to them. I want the reading available to them. Math connections. Let's do web surfing science. Simulation practices, games, videos, practices, and let's see, is there anything else I might want? I think I'm going to go with that, and the eScopopedia. So we're going to create this teacher section. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is edit my roster for this section. So I'm going to select the magnifying glass there, and I know these are all third graders, so I'm going to limit the class list available to just the third graders. Now I've got Ms. Bibb's class list over here on the side, so I can see the first student is Eliana. So I'm going to come down here and it's alphabetical. So Avalone, and I'm just going to click add, and then find Beto is the next one. Aiden Beto, Demo, Shyla, and so on. Dos Santos. Okay, and you can see that they've been identified, added to that class. Once I've done that, let's see. I believe the class has been populated. I'd continue to do that with her entire class, but for the purposes of the screencast, I'm going to move on and show you the next steps. Okay, so I've got our 4 students. There would be no activities and no assignments so far. I've now populated that class. Now if I want to see what it looks like to log in as one of those students, I'm going to log out as Ms. Bibb, and I'm going to log in as one of her students. I've used the same format as the Google login, just for the ease of the students. So it would be their graduating year, which I believe, let me just double check, for third grade is 27. So 27. Last name, first 4 letters, A-V-A-L, first 4 letters of their first name, A-L-A-Y, and their domain, and their password is just going to be 12345 for every student. Let's see if that's going to work for us. Terrific. So the student's logged in here, and you're seeing that she does not have any assignments currently. I want to click over here on Learning Resources. Yep, perfect. So because I preloaded those learning resources, the student has access to them. So I'm going to go ahead and click into the simulations. This is exactly what I wanted to happen. So instead of these being assigned specifically to the students, which you can also do, by preloading them as their learning resources, it gives the students a little bit of freedom in exploring different topics and different resources that they might want to do. So one of the ones I would highly recommend that you make available to them is the simulations. The more that we have the students engaging with the simulations, both as assignments and on their own, the more beneficial it's going to be to them. So you can see that here they would enter their first and last name, and they would be able to click on through. I'm going to do some future screencasts on how to use all of these tools and set up assignments for students. But for the purposes of this screencast, I'm just going to show you how to navigate back in the student view where they would find their assignments. You can see I've already clicked into one so that they have a started assignment there. So that's the basics of loading up your roster. I hope that was helpful, and I'm more than happy to help you at any time to come set up your classes. Thank you very much for watching.